How you doing? How you doing? Oh, what happened in here? Oh, it was your Italian red and white going on. You got it. What happens if I do this, right? So it's half painted and the other half is primed. This has been primed in gray and some red, and I don't know what the deal is. The red is going to be more like a race car red kind of thing, like that color.
Yeah, a little bit brighter.
Right.
But definitely like a fire engine red.
Yeah. And because it's a glossy paint, you can see the lines, but we knew that was going to happen. When you go with a glossy paint, you can see, I don't know if the camera even picks it up, the variations where the spackle was. But that's alright, because the glossy paint makes it shiny car, you know, makes it all fancy. So the paint job is in the middle of being done. Got your Italian camera and your Italian light beam, and fuck are you? Now let's go inside. Yeah.
Right, this is white, this is going to get tan, and we're doing red in the front and the back.
Right, the same red everywhere you got in the house. You must like this color.
Obviously he's doing the tan, so it's not cut the right way.
Right, yeah. That's good. Everything here is like you don't want to touch nothing because everything is so fresh. Could have made this line a little bit straighter. Maybe he's not done. That's the red for the garage. That's all on here, you know, it's all up. Still being painted. You said he did the ceiling?
Yeah.
Yeah, that ceiling is fucking crisp. There is...
And then the top molding is done.
Yeah.
You can see it from here how it just shines.
Oh yeah, yeah, right there.
And then the back red makes the window like pop.
Right, and what's the bottom part going to be?
Same as the walls, a light sand.
The tan color that you were saying? Yeah.
Right.
On the biggest Italian fisher tanker. How you fucking doing?
And then the bathroom.
Oh, the bathroom too.
See what your first reaction is.
The blue one! This is a little cheerier than I was hoping. This is a little too cheery. Blue bathrooms are very different from pink bathrooms. Did you know that? I don't know. Blue bathrooms, I can't, I don't know. I can't get jiggy with this blue. It's a little, I think a little darker would be a little nicer, but this is like too cheery. But yeah, it's all on painted walls, painted everything nice over here. So, you know, so I got all that. Fucking digital LEDs, right? That work. Oh, there was a delay. It's got that initial like when it goes on, like it's gonna burn out. For the medicine cabinet, you know how you do that, right? I didn't know they made boxes that shallow. Oh. I mean, the lines are fucking nice. The lines are pretty good in most places, especially in the white where you won't see it. So what fuck-ups have you noticed that I didn't yet?
Nothing worth saying because he's not done.
Right.
Like I said, same thing. Some of the reds are a little wonky.
Yeah.
You only could do so much with your hand, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, I might see what happens at the last day and say, okay, take out all your colors. You know, this might go into here, that might go into there. There might be specks. So he has to, because when he rolls this, then he rags it because the naturally specks come out.
Right.
So you might have to hit the top.
What about just a bead of white caulk along it? Sort of hide it.
Yeah, but then you have the cork in there now. It's a different color.
This is gonna get its tan or sand or whatever color. Oh, it's got lines in here. Actually, that might be just be the wood. This could use another coat, I would say. But right, it's otherwise coming along. Just caught it in. It's funny because like this here, did he put the molding on after? Is that why?
No, the molding was here from the contractor.
Because this is sharp as fuck right here. He got that shit right.
Well, different angles, I'm sure his hand moves different.
Or I'm not seeing it right. It looks like it's black. That's what was confusing me. It is the red that's going on there. But it actually still looks fine. I'm all about the little details like that. If they can't get that shit, because anybody can roll a wall.
Right.
Well, it's coming along. So anyway, that's just a little Italian update. What's going on in paint on the whole down restoration, huh? Alright, it's all out of brush. We'll see you next time. So today on Italian cabinet building, we got all the parts laid out for the cabinet. Gonna go on. Now you put it in with your drill. Zip, 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 zip. Oh, it's stripped out. You know, this is a furn-a-kit type thing. Oh, shooting me. Oh. So, you know, put it together and we'll come back when it's done through the magic of dropping a new transmission in while we're on break. It's coming together. Here is the, I don't know why the picture looks fucked up.
Gus.
I hope it's not doing that to everything. On the screen on the camera, I'm getting like this waviness going. I don't know what the fuck that's about. That's kind of weird. Well, hopefully the whole video isn't like this. I don't know why. It's got like a haze. That's strange. Yeah, it may be. But anyway, the cabinet's mostly put together. We're going to put the cleat on the wall and then hang the cabinet. Well, here's the furnished product. I see what I did there.
What? I see what I did there?
Yeah. Somebody didn't get the joke.
Oh.
China Pride. Huh.
They're all supposed to be like that.
Oh, so it is. Fancy chef.
Pardon.
Oh.
Pardon me, honey. Pardon the fuck out of me.
Italian. Cabinet making. Italian. Cabinet making. For those not in the area, there's a little ditty from a company called Suburban Exterminating, so that works.
If you've got millipedes, centipedes,
roaches, fleas, termites,
carpenter ants, rats and mice, bees and mites,
that ain't nice.
if there's a pest in your home, you can get help fast, you're not alone. When there's bugs in your rugs, call 864-6900. That's 864-6900 for Suburban Exterminating. Suburban Exterminating.
The road to hell is paved with good intentions. So he got the cabinet, didn't think to measure the stereo. Now you could always get another stereo, sure, but this one's here, it's available, and behind it is the outlet. And the problem with that is that by the time you plug this in, this is going to stick out another inch and change. as it is, it doesn't sit right. It's sitting on the top of the door, so that won't work. He did find this, which would go like behind a couch kind of thing, and then that would mitigate, you know, a lot of that inch and change, and it would just be this. But of course this is non-polarized and the plug is polarized. There's ways around that also. So my solution, he's looking for something, I don't know what he's looking for, but my solution was to put, because the edges of the doors sit just proud, you can see that, of the top, was to get a piece of plywood. You'd rip it to the size of the cabinet, or the size of the stereo really, so it would look right, and put a couple of washers, drill a pilot hole, put a few washers as a buffer like that, and then the plywood on top. That way the plywood would hover right over the top edge. It would stick out enough to hold this, which would be bolted to the cabinet itself, and whatever it sticks out, it sticks out. There's two ways to go about fixing the problem of that not being polarized, because they don't even sell shit like that no more, at least not of that small profile. And this was great in the day because plugs were the skinny plugs. They didn't have all the fucking meat on them. Look at all the fucking meat. This is all here, by the way, so you can't short yourself across the prongs. The old plugs, and those of you with old fans and things like that that have the really skinny plug without these little ears and shit on that, it was a really skinny plug, and that would go right in. Some of them were really, really thin. Really almost just a little bit wider than the blades. So you can either use a ground cheater, which I think would still be too big because a lot of those are non-polarized but polarized on the back, or just take a, you know, grinder and just grind it until you find it. Italian. Oh, they built it. Hey! Oh! Casson! I got fucking pieces of wood now. Get the saw! Get the saw! Wow, let's start making noise. No, can't start the Buick. That's another video. Can't start the Buick. No, make some noise. Hold on to it. Okay. Right. So we'll see what he's going to come up with, if that works. I told him to buy a bushel of corn and a cocks. He said, I don't like this corn and a cocks.
This son of a bitch is telling me to buy a bushel of corn and the cocks. I don't need this. All the
So he's going to use little strips that we're going to cut to length. It's marked. And then use these as little squares to go underneath it. Same idea. And we're going all high end with the milk crate and the chain splitter and the logger saw.
Log saw?
Chain splitter and logger saw. There we go. That's the noise! Too much, too much noise! Close the windows, the sawdust is setting in. That is some sort of redneck engineering that we came up with. Oh, you heard that, right? Pretty much the same idea I had.
Now you can shove that idea up your ass.
Right.
Oh.
Right, he didn't come up with it. I don't know. Salsa con queso.
Right, power hour.
Split the one back there. I don't know if you could tell. Told him that. No, drill it first. No, drill it in. Put your drill. No, use the drill. I don't know what you're talking about. Split the fucking face. Right. You buy this car, I break your fucking head.
I grab some guy, he's, you know, he don't know if he wants to buy. I push his face right in the fucking hood. You know, tell you buy this fucking car, I'll break your fucking head.
You fuck my wife?
You fuck my wife.
What?
You fuck my wife.
How could you ask me a question like that? How could you ask me? I'm your brother. I'm not answering it. I'm not gonna answer that. It's stupid. I'm not gonna answer. It's a sick question. You're a sick fuck, and I'm not that sick that I'm gonna answer it.
Why didn't you call me after the Mexico game? Oh, close the door on that.
It's a telephone call.
How can I get my own robots? Simply go to Froyo.
Froyo, it's so poofy. It's poofy. So anyway, here's the ghetto rig. I mean, talk about, you were talking about lever trash before. Look at this ghetto rig here. It just sits on this stuff. Why not center it with the shit?
It's not ready yet.
It's not the do.
Come down, probably.
Gotta come down, coming down, fucking. It's coming down. So anyway, there's all the wire in there. You can see all the wire. Oh, it's your house. And this bare copper wire is the ghetto antenna. The ghetto antenna rig. Just some bare piece of copper. Hey, it works, right?
No, this is actually the clean soul.
Under pressure. So anyway, there it is. That's gonna wrap up this installment of Like Father Like Son. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit like. Make sure you hit subscribe. And take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.